In this episode, we are going to teach you how to not stay up late and how to avoid procrastination. Enjoy and let your mind roar. Just one more episode and another and another. Oh crap, it's 3 a.m. and I gotta get up at 7. Whoopsie. This is something a lot of us do when watching our favorite show, where we just binge and then we go to bed late and we don't get enough sleep. So this is no bueno because it creates a cycle of self-defeating anxiety. The importance of sleep was really made prominent by Matthew Walker, who's a renowned professor and neuroscientist who basically illustrated the importance of sleep to us. So Mr. Walker said we should all be getting a minimum of 7 hours, which is kind of scary that most of us now in society we're getting less and less sleep thanks to the smartphone and thanks to how hard we are working in general. Walker illustrated the importance of sleep where he showed a positive correlation between a lack of sleep and an increase in car deaths, mortality rates in hospitals, and surgical errors. So this is something really not to be messed about with. So you can just imagine how it affects our work in general or our study. So this lack of sleep basically creates this awful cycle where we have a lack of sleep, leads to a lack of performance in work, which leads to more anxiety, which means to a lack of sleep. And then you see how the cycle rinse and repeat. So how do we break the cycle? We don't like rules, but they are important for us regarding our sleep. If you need to be asleep by 9:30 to get 7 hours sleep, set that as your rule that you go to bed by 9:30. Now this is never going to work flawlessly. There's going to be sometimes sports games on, or you go out for drinks, whatever. So it's okay to give yourself leeway either side of it, but having that rule is important to work around. If you don't know where you're going, you'll end up nowhere, i.e. Netflix at 3 a.m. Another important consideration for this is to turn off notifications on your smartphone by a certain time. It's actually proven by Mr. Walker that the UV light from your phone basically reduces the amount of melatonin your body produces, so basically makes your body think it's daylight, so you obviously have a tougher time going to sleep. So cut back the phone use near bedtime and set your rules, and don't let your anxiety rule you. As I said before, the UV light from your smartphone is a no bueno because it basically tells your body that it's daylight, so your body produces less melatonin, so it's harder to get to sleep. These sleep disturbances, i.e. your phone as Walker calls them, are also important. As he says, they lead to an increase in the conditions that can lead to depression and anxiety, which obviously we don't want. One substitute for your phone is going the old-fashioned way, read. And you can do this on paperback or Kindle. Kindle, though, you want to be careful. You can tone down the UV light as much as possible. But yeah, in summation, read more, sleep more. Our third strategy for dealing with anxiety is to eat the frog. Yes, eat the frog. This is a best-selling book by Brian Tracy, where he titled it Eat the Frog, as he makes the daily conscious every day to eat the frog, i.e. do the thing you're procrastinating and the thing you really don't want to do. Because if you don't, the frog will eat you. So make this a conscious choice of yours to eat the frog, i.e. go to bed early at a good time where you can come in the next day with a fresh head, guns blazing, and blow that frog out of the water. Now some days you'll win, some days the frog will win, but you still have to fight all the same and make that conscious choice in your head to eat the frog, or at least try to eat it. Because if you don't, your procrastination will always win. Once you make it a conscious choice in your head that you're going to fight to eat that frog, beat your procrastination, get to bed early, get a good night's sleep, reduce your anxiety, you'll be a happier person. So there you have it. 3 strategies to get yourself to bed early. 1, set the rules. 2, read. 3, eat the frog. Let me know if there's any other strategies or tips you guys use that help you get to bed early. Much appreciated. And if you like this content, please like, subscribe, and let your mind roar.